On Monday, June 23rd, U.S. President Donald Trump made a stunning declaration. Iran and Israel had agreed to a complete and total ceasefire, effectively ending the 12-day war. His post on Truth Social came just 2 hours after Iran launched missiles at the U.S.-run Al Udeid base in Qatar. That strike was Tehran's response to the U.S. bombing 3 of its nuclear facilities over the weekend. Trump said the truce would roll out in phases over 24 hours. Iran would stop military operations first. Israel would follow 12 hours later. Upon the 24th hour, an official end to the 12-day war will be saluted by the world. Trump wrote, adding that both sides had agreed to remain peaceful and respectful during the handover. A White House official confirmed Trump spoke directly to Israeli PM Benjamin Netanyahu, while Vice President J.D. Vance led parallel talks with Iran. The official said Israel agreed to the ceasefire if Iran stopped its attacks, and Iran signaled it would. Trump also mentioned both sides needed up to 6 hours to finish their final missions. Israel says it achieved its goals, accepts deal. Soon after Trump's announcement, the Israeli government confirmed it had accepted the ceasefire proposal. A statement from PM Netanyahu's office said, Israel thanks President Trump and the United States for their support in defense and their participation in eliminating the Iranian nuclear threat. It continued, in light of the achievement of the operation's goals, Israel agreed to the president's proposal for a mutual ceasefire. But it came with a warning. Netanyahu made it clear, any violation by Iran would be met with force. Tehran pushes back, then backtracks, but Iran wasn't immediately on the same page. Foreign Minister Abbas Araghchi wrote on X at 4:16 a.m. Tehran time, there is no agreement on any ceasefire or cessation of military operations. He added, provided that the Israeli regime stops its illegal aggression no later than 4 a.m. Tehran time, we have no intention to continue our response afterwards. A few hours later, Araghchi hinted operations had ended. Our powerful armed forces responded to any attack by the enemy until the very last minute, at 4 a.m. Then came a sharp U-turn. Iran's state broadcaster said the Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps' SEPA missile campaign, combined with public resistance, had imposed a ceasefire on the enemy. Final barrage before the clock ran out. But before the ceasefire could even begin, Iran fired a massive round of missiles at Israel. 6 barges in quick succession targeted Israel's center, north and south. Sirens rang out across cities. Bomb shelters filled. In Beersheba, one missile hit the 6th floor of an apartment building, collapsing part of it. 4 people were killed. At least 22 were injured. Israel's military said it intercepted some of the missiles, but others got through, causing extensive damage. Ceasefire begins, then cracks open again. Despite the destruction, the ceasefire technically came into effect after Iran's final strike. Trump posted on Truth Social, the ceasefire is now in effect. Please do not violate it. But just 2.5 hours later, Israeli Defense Forces reported new missile launches from Iran. 2 missiles were launched from Iran, and they were intercepted, an IDF official told AFP. Sirens sounded in northern Israel. Air defenses lit up the sky. Israel's defense minister then ordered retaliatory airstrikes, targeting regime positions in Tehran. Iran denies, Israel doubles down. Iran quickly denied any fresh attack. Its state media called Israel's claim false. General Staff Chief Abdulrahim Mousavi also denied launching any rockets. But Israel maintained its position. It claimed the ceasefire had already been breached. Shaky ground, fragile truce. So far, both sides claim to support a ceasefire, but both also accuse the other of breaking it. With disputed attacks, conflicting statements, and retaliatory threats, Trump's ceasefire, brokered in haste, is already on dangerously shaky ground.